morning, stubborn nation. That's all of you out there in the great wide web watching my videos. Y'all stay stubborn, chasing your dreams. That's what this channel's all about. Influencing positivity, chasing dreams, putting your mind to a goal, staying stubborn, and not letting anybody get in the way. If y'all caught yesterday's video, you know I am headed to Missouri. Well, actually now I'm in Missouri. I've only got, what's it say there, 22 miles to go. Been on the road since about 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning. I've got about 8 hours in and just about to reach Cape Girardeau, Missouri. I'm in my truck. I got it all strapped down with my camera gear and loaded down with camping and off-road gear. I'm gonna spend about 2 weeks in Missouri. Gonna do some dirt biking, gonna do some off-roading, and gonna do some classic motorcycles, which is where today's video starts. As you all know, I have been known to jump into some large motorcycle adventures, sometimes ill-prepared. And today, I'm doing just the opposite. I'm gonna prepare, I'm gonna learn, and I'm gonna take you all along with me. We're gonna go to the motorcycle chase, which is a cross-country tour. They're calling this one the Ozarks Tour, and it's nearly a 1,500-mile ride on this tour, and you get your directions every morning. And you can't plug them into a phone or a GPS. You literally have to do scroll charts. I'll show you how it all works. I got about, like I said, a few more miles of road ahead of me till I get there. We meet the guys and women that are actually riding. Y'all, we made it with just a few minutes to spare, about 30 minutes before they start the official start of the chase. So a few things I found out. One, it is the 1930s to 1960s motorcycles are the ones that are allowed in this chase. As I said, you have to carry all your own tools, all your own gear to keep you running. And that is really the reason I am not riding this time. So I don't feel like I know enough about fixing the bikes to keep a bike of this era alive on a trip this big. I am, however, considering doing the Cannonball, which is a little bit longer, but you can have a chase vehicle with support team, and I might be able to put together a crew of guys that might be able to keep me running. So this is kind of my learning and deciding if it's something I want to do, and I'm going to take you all along on it. Let's go take a look at all these rad bikes. Another really cool thing is, along with all the rad bikes, you also got a lot of people dressing up in character, actually in period correct clothing and dress to do the ride. It'll be interesting to see if they carry it out for the entire 5 days or if it's just a launch day, but I'm really enjoying checking out all the cool styles. So the name of this run is called Secrets of the Ozarks. And what's really cool about it is they actually, will give you different questionnaires for points, right? So it's a competition. So you got to ride the miles, and then they'll also have questionnaires and different things you got to answer about scenery that was along the road and things like that. And then those will all be additional points. So it's a competition. So even if you don't have the tools to fix your bike or even the know-how, somebody will probably help you, but not until they fix theirs first, because they are still competing. And of course, no matter where you are in the world, if you are around motorcycles, you know my friends, the Law Tigers, are involved. They're obviously here supporting the chase. That's awesome. Not just representing bikers, but supporting the community when things are going beautiful, like today. And man, is it a beautiful day. Look at these clouds. Absolutely gorgeous. The weather is perfect, energy's good. And I don't know if I'm more excited about the way everybody's dressed, period correct, or the motorcycles. Which is it for you? You'll have to let me know by the end of the video. I don't care who you are, the old military bikes are always cool. Look at this old Indian. That thing is gorgeous.
Thank you.
That's yours?
Yeah, it's a 34 Indian 4. It's in Chinese red, and it's originally painted just like that. Same pattern, same everything, same color.
No kidding,
yeah,
man.
we restored it, obviously. And it went to Sweden, and it lived its life in Sweden until just a few years back.
Wow, man. That thing is beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The history, the history of these bikes is one of the coolest parts. You got to think every one of these bikes has a pretty long story of different people who've owned it and where it came, and is it original condition or was it restored? Each one of them uniquely theirs. I like the old original looking ones like this, man. Still got a little rust on them. Looks roadworthy, or maybe previously roadworthy. Either way, we'll find out in the chase today. But that's really my style, honestly. Here's another one that really fits my style. And that one. And that one. Whew. That paint job is gorgeous. Across the country. That's pretty cool. And what a beautiful scenery to start. Just gorgeous out here. Got the sidecar. Looking good. Got a patch on the tank there, huh? Are you riding the sidecar?
Yep.
Awesome. I love the attire. You look great.
Last chase, I went from Sault Ste. Marie to Key West.
Wow, how was that?
It was fabulous.
Experience, wasn't it?
Loved it.
Oh my God, I love this. I'd like to do something like that with a sidecar. That's the way to go. I love the get up, man. You look great. You look really good. Heck yeah, man. This is so cool. This is my first chase experience, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep, I love it.
Ashley, I know you ride your own. I would love to take you around the country on a sidecar. On a chase like this, that would just be too awesome. And I know you ride your own. You probably ride one like this right next to me. But it'd feel pretty good to take you on a ride like that. Maybe just my favorite thing I've seen on a bike yet. Even just starting one of these bikes can be a real chore. This is the process he's taking just to get us started, to get over that bridge. Oh. He got it.
36, four-stroke.
1936.
It was in the last chase. Blew the engine up. I think she's ready now.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm excited. I'm glad to be here. Awesome turnout. Awesome crew.
Well, I love your bike.
Thank you.
I love the color.
Indian had a gig back in the 30s where if it was in the DuPont paint books, you could get it for $5, and that was one of them.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
Huh?
it's export blue, GMC color.
Too cool.
This is a 1930 BSA Sloper. It's a 350cc. This is actually Todd Cameron's bike that he let me ride for this year's chase. He won it last year on this bike.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I got some shoes to fill on this one, but
Are you feeling strong?
oh yeah. We dialed this bike back in. It was a little soft after last year or a couple years ago, but it's ready to go. It's ready
Awesome,
to go.
man.
So
It's beautiful.
yeah, thank
And
you.
how lucky are you to get to ride it, man?
I know. I don't know. I'm blessed.
That's
I'm
pretty
blessed
neat.
for sure.
Okay, so they are lining up the motorcycles for their shot. The bridge in the background there, so they got the string they're dragging out from the camera to make sure it's a perfect circle. And they're all lining up, 80 of them total, to give you all a little better look. A lot of cool bikes in there, and over the next 5 days, I'm going to take you every day along with me on this journey. We're going to track these fellas and ladies, and hopefully we'll get to show you pretty much all the bikes, meet all the characters, and hopefully some success stories and probably some struggles. Anyhow, it's a mini series. It is the motorcycle chase with Adam Sandoval, and I hope you all enjoy it because I'm going to have a lot of fun. And at the end, I'm gonna decide if this is something I want to do. But right now, I'm telling you, it looks pretty cool. Back to the hotel where everybody's preparing for the big day tomorrow. Tomorrow's like their first real day on the road. I think they put down some miles today on the roll charts. I think it was like 20 some miles. But I want to introduce y'all to somebody before I close out this video. Mr. Jason Sims, how you doing?
Hey everybody, what's happening?
So tell me about your bike first. What do you got here?
So this bike right here is a 1942 WLA Harley-Davidson. This is what Harley-Davidson produced for World War II. So they started producing these things in 1941. By 1942, they made about 30,000 of these things. Shipped them all overseas, and it was a real integral part of World War II over there. So this is a completely original bike. Served the war over there, and it's so fun to ride. I mean, it is a blast.
That is too cool. What a beautiful bike, man. And the history, to think that this thing actually served in World War II is pretty epic in itself.
So I got a super cool story about this. Exactly 2 years ago, Me and 4 other my buddies shipped exact same bikes like this over to France. Shipped them in a container, went all the way down through England, ferried over into France, and on the 75th anniversary of D-Day, we landed on Omaha Beach.
Oh, wow.
We spent 2 days there. Unbelievable. I mean, it was such a killer time. From there, we decided we wanted to stay another 30 days. So we went from, you know, France into Belgium, Holland, Germany, Poland. Basically did the whole western half of Europe over there on these bikes.
Wow.
No major cities, no major highways, just from town to town with no agenda.
That is too cool. Not only does Jason ride the cool bikes, but he actually is the one that brought me into the chase to cover it for y'all, share it with you guys, and is kind of the host of the chase. So tell everybody, just in a couple sentences, exactly what the chase is in your words.
Okay, so the cross country chase is a antique endurance run with motorcycles that are 1930 to 1960. Generally, we try to do a coast to coast, but with everything going on in the country, I wanted to just get riders back out there and riding, so we decided to do this little route through the Ozarks. And we're not telling anybody where we're going, so we are starting here in Cape Girardeau. Tomorrow, nobody but me knows exactly where we're going, so it's going to be a surprise to everybody out there. I can't wait to put these guys on these roads out in the Ozarks.
It really is just a cool experience. I gotta say, even today, this is my first experience around this many old bikes, and everybody dressed in the period correct clothing, and just the energy of it really made me jealous that I wasn't riding on it.
Right.
I know I'm not ready. I know the things that I want to work on before I take on a challenge like this, but I was a little jealous today. It's been a while since I've been jealous in the motorcycle scene, and today marks one of those days. So I think it's good for everybody to be humbled once in a while.
I mean, really what gets you pumping on this right away is the smell in the air. I mean, could you smell that 50 to 60 weight burning out?
Man, it was gorgeous.
When you start getting that in your lungs, I mean, it gives you chills, and it really changes your life out there.
Super cool. I'm so excited for this little mini series I'm going to do for you guys. I hope y'all enjoy tuning in. You're going to have to wait till tomorrow to see some actual riding. But how many miles? Will you tell us how many miles we're putting down tomorrow?
So tomorrow we're doing about 294 or 5 miles. So
294 or 5 miles. And how fast does this thing go?
Mine has got a hot rod motor in it, but most of these guys are probably doing 40 miles an hour to 50 miles an hour average.
It's going to be so awesome. I hope I can capture some good footage for y'all, and y'all enjoy this as much as I know I'm going to. Jason, thanks for
thank you.
Thanks for inviting me out to it. I'm excited to learn something new in the world of motorcycles. We'll see y'all tomorrow, and remember, no matter what challenge you're having in life, y'all stay stubborn, and you see it through to the other side.